Good morning, children. I hope you all are well. As we have already covered the topics from your reader book First Flight, so today we are going to do drama named The Proposal, written by Anton Chekhov. This is chapter 11 from your First Flight. Students, before I start the chapter, I want to tell you the theme, title, and summary of this drama. Then we will do the detailed explanation of the play. So let's start our journey. Children, before I start the explanation of the play, The Proposal, let me tell you about the author Anton Chekhov. He was born in 1860 and died in 1904. He was a Russian playwright and short story writer who is considered to be one of the greatest writers of short fiction in history. His career as a playwright produced four classics. His best short stories are held in high esteem by writers and critics. Chekhov is often referred to as one of the three seminal figures in the birth of early modernism in the theatre. Chekhov also practiced as a medical doctor throughout most of his literary career. Some of his famous works are The Seagull, The Cherry Orchard, and Three Sisters. Children, here is an introduction of the play The Proposal. It is an interesting and amusing one-act play by the Russian playwright and a well-known story writer Anton Chekhov. The play brings out the tendency among the rich people to use marriage as a means to increase their wealth. These people encourage marriages that help increase their estates. In the play, Lomov wants to marry Natalia. For this purpose, he goes with the marriage proposal to her house. He meets her father Chupkov. All of them are quarrelsome. However, the proposal is made. The quarrel seems to still continue. The play is quite amusing as it abounds in comic elements. Here is a theme of the drama, The Proposal. The play, The Proposal, throws light on the lifestyle of the landlords of Russia in the 19th century. In the play, we see Lomov and Natalia have a dispute over a piece of land. They quarrel again over the qualities of their dogs. Chupkov, Natalia's father, instead of pacifying them, joins them. He and Lomov abuse each other. All of them behave in a very funny way. The play also brings to light the social life of landowners of 19th century. An unmarried grown-up daughter was considered a great burden by the parents. Chupkov curses himself for being the father of Natalia. An aged bachelor was also looked down upon in the society. This theme has been presented nicely through the characters of Lomov and Natalia. Children, let me explain you about the title of the play The Proposal. The title The Proposal is appropriate as the entire play revolves around Lomov's attempt to propose Natalia and the subsequent problems that arise in the proposal. The title justifies the theme and the subject of the play. The whole story revolves around Lomov's marriage proposal to Chupkov's daughter Natalia. The play ends with Chupkov asking Natalia to hurry up and get married immediately. Natalia seeks the proposal by embracing Lomov. Chupkov willingly and happily blesses the couple. Children, here is a summary of the chapter The Proposal, written by Anton Chekhov. The Proposal is a humorous play where a 35-year-old bachelor, Ivan Lomov, comes to his neighbor Stepan Chubukov to propose to his 25-year-old daughter Natalia Stepnova. Both Lomov and Natalia are desperate to get married. Though Lomov doesn't consider Natalia to be an ideal match for him, yet knowing his own limitations, he decides to take this step. Not only is Natalia fairly good looking and well educated, she is an excellent housekeeper too. As far as Lomov is concerned, in the first place, he is at a critical age of 35 years. Secondly, his nervousness, lack of confidence, and fragile health leave him with no option but to propose Natalia. Natalia, on the other hand, is more than eager to be proposed to by someone. When Lomov tells Chubkov, Natalia's father, about the purpose of his visit, the old man, who feels it a burden to be the father of a grown up daughter, gets very excited. He is absolutely certain that Natalia would readily give her consent for the proposal. He rushes in to call out Natalia. However, when Natalia comes to the drawing room, she is surprised to see Lomov in a formal dress, as she doesn't know the purpose of his visit. After exchanging a few pleasantries, when Lomov is just on the verge of proposing to the girl, there crops up a controversy between the two of them regarding the ownership of the piece of land, Oxen Meadows. Both Lomov and Natalia claim to be the real owner of this property. Initially, both of them claim it very politely. However, soon the argument becomes very heated and they start shouting at each other. Lomov insists that the documents prove that Oxen Meadows belonged to him, although at one time they were a subject of dispute. Natalia counters this claim by telling that their land extended till Burnt Marsh, which means that the oxen meadows were theirs. In the meantime, Chubkov also makes his entry and he joins the two in the argument. After a lot of accusations and mudslinging at each other's family, the flared up Lomov becomes unwell and his heart starts palpitating dangerously. He leaves the father and daughter in a fit of temper. Soon after he leaves, Natalia gets to know from her father that he had come to propose to her. Instantly, she creates a scene. In hysterics, she tells her father to get back Lomov immediately. Both the father and the daughter accuse each other of driving Lomov out. However, the father runs after Lomov and gets him back. This time, Natalia is very sweet to Lomov, but she doesn't know how to make him propose to her. Unfortunately, there is yet another argument between the two before the proposal is made. This time, they start quarreling over the superiority of their respective dogs. Natalia finds faults with Lomov's dog, Guess. Guess is the name of a dog. Whereas Lomov feels that Guess is a far better dog than the Chubkov's Squeezer. Squeezer is also the name of a dog. Soon both of them flare up once again and Chubkov also joins them. They abuse and accuse each other repeatedly. Lomov, too frail to continue the argument, falls into a chair exhausted. Natalia, taking the unconscious man to be dead, starts wailing. Chubkov is thoroughly unnerved. But the moment he realizes that Lomov is not dead, with all his presence of mind, he puts Lomov's hand into his daughter's hand and gives consent for the wedding on Natalia's behalf. He gives his blessings. He rushes to get the entire drama through so that the weight of marrying Natalia is off his shoulder. However, though the proposal matures, Lomov and Natalia still continue to argue with each other about the superiority of their dogs. When the curtain drops, the reader is left guessing about the fate of this couple after the two get married. Children, here the video ends. In my next video, I'm going to explain you the paragraphs of the chapter, The Proposal. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.